Welcome back, family. Hey, we got a guest that joins us today, man. Hey, give it up for Jack, bro. What's up, man? How you feeling? How you feeling?
Good.
But welcome back, man. Let's get back into this conversation, though. So we got through all the ropes. I know there's more ropes we could have got through with the Stashspot, but I want to get more into like the manhood of you and him, if y'all cool with that.
Before we go into that, I just want to, let everybody know and, kind of give a little insight of, our relationship,
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he's been like, like my left hand, my second man, right, in all this, bro.
Like Wade and Brun.
Yeah, like real shit. Like, he's been right on side of me, you feel me? Like from the start of, and I just really, I appreciate him, because if I ain't here, you go see him. You get what I'm saying? And when I meant about not being hands on, I still feel like that. But if I got somebody to call, it's gonna be him. You feel me? Like like he done Bowden did a lot for me, like as far as with helping and everything. Like he helped me build it from the ground up, And I just really appreciate him like for all that. You need solid people around like that, bro. For real. A solid friend, a good friend, and a real, like a real man, real nigga, hard to find, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like real talk, So that's why I'm, he forever with me. You feel me? I'm gonna keep him close to me. You feel me?
Nah, that's real, bro. I'm praying for y'all. I hope y'all brotherhood go far beyond years that you really think about.
Nah, for sure. Yeah.
But Jay,
What's up, bro?
What's up? Tell us about you, man.
What's up, bro?
What's up? It's like you give off like very protective. So with that being said, you came from a protect, like you had to protect your brothers and sisters. My dudes made you protect your brothers and sisters.
It's too much of. I mean, I only had one sibling, which is a big sister. You know what I mean? We're a year apart. But I'm always, for sure protective. Especially for the people I love, I care for. But I mean, I ain't gonna say I grew up, being protective, but I had, I had to look out. But I am a protective person, though. I try to be both. So yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy to be like a little brother to a big sister, and I'm finna speak from experience. When my big sister used to bring boyfriends to the house, I used to get mad, boy. I ain't play with my sister. They used to beat me up too. I ain't gonna lie, all her boyfriends beat my ass. They beat my ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but that's a blessing. Growing up with a big sister, it can be very challenging as well. So what's some tips that you go through having a big sister? Like, what was some things that she taught you and some things that you taught her that she like really wanted to say?
I'll probably say, man, just being a bigger person sometimes, man. I mean, she a female, I'm a male, so it's like, what I'm saying, it was a lot of different, different type of emotions and feelings and stuff when it come out of them. She being the female, being the male. So of course my parents, treated us, in a way different. So I had to be more, I say probably more lenient, more soft. You know what I'm saying? But she was always, she's a Scorpio, so she got a mouth, she got an attitude. Like she always, she always up at it all the time. But so as a brother, that's my sister, so I couldn't, she female, so she probably used to try to hit me or do anything, you know what I mean? I was just like, man, bro, like, come on now, like, but as far as retaliating and stuff like that, man, I had to, just had to be the bigger person, you know what I'm saying? Let a lot of stuff pass, man. So, man, she taught me, just how to be patient, you know what I'm saying? Be patient and, stuff like that, bro. But I mean, it get deep though, man. It's a sister and brother, man. And I feel like I taught her how to be tough. You know what I mean? Like, cause I was a male coming up, for the strength. You know what I'm saying? Getting mad, she fighting on me, pushing on me. Sometimes I ain't never physically hit her back. Like I'm not that type of pride. I never hit a female. I got 2 daughters, so it's
I ain't gonna lie, my
but I always kind of like I always
hey, mama beat me with that wild.
I ain't never just physically.
See, he really more chill though.
Yeah.
I get that.
He chill though.
I ain't know. I always just used to hit him up or let her know like, hey, chill out. Like I ain't having no more of this. Like when I get to that point, like she know, like I ain't finna hit him no more. Cause I might probably would have hit him, but I ain't never did it.
Hey, you a king, bro.
I know my script. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
Yeah, I don't play that, bro. Like
So it's crazy that you said you had to kind of like let her know, like my strength can really overcome yours.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically, who taught both of y'all how to be a man? If you never got the experience of being taught how to be a man, did you learn on your own?
I probably say, man, I mean, you know, I grew up in a 2-parent household, you feel? My mom and dad, you know what I'm saying, married, you know what I'm saying, married, 24, 25 years. So I mean, I had my dad, you know what I'm saying, coming up ever since I was a kid, you feel me? Like, but I always had, you know, older cousins, you know what I'm saying, older cousins and stuff like that. So I feel like, you know, my dad taught me how to, you know, how to be a man, you know what I'm saying, on top of just, you know, mutually just, you know, getting tips and just, you know, experiencing, you know, other real men and family members around me, you know what I mean? So it was just, you know, pretty much like that. And myself, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff I had to teach myself and, you know, mold it to myself, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I had my pops growing up.
Yeah, me, bro, I really taught myself. Like, see, like I say, my dad, he wasn't around. Like, and it wasn't because he ain't want to be. When I was 5, my dad went and did like 11 years fed. So, yeah, but you know, he was, you know, he'll call and, you know, tell me he did as much as he could from jail. But, and I wouldn't say I was real, like, I wasn't a, you know, rebellious kid, but, you know, that kind of made me kind of, like I said, take that head of household role kind of early. But I had an uncle, you know, but we was more like, when I was younger, like I ain't really just look at him as an uncle. I kind of wanted to hang with him as a homeboy. And, you know, he was kind of always brush me off. Like, shout out to Jabo, man. But shit, he was kind of brush me off when I was younger. You know, I got a little older, we started kicking a little bit more. But shit, he ended up going to jail. So shit, you know, I was out here, you know, by myself trying to figure it out. And that's really what kind of, you know, just shaped me. And then, like, you know, I'm growing up in the neighborhood where shit, me and none of my partners ain't got our dad. So we all out here trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was the best thing for me though, because my mama, my mama, like, even though I ain't had no daddy, like, early on, like, shit, gangster. Like, you know, she ain't play no games, like, you know, but I was always respectful, you know, and I was always well mannered, but I also, you know, always had it in me too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So it's like, y'all both got a sudden relief when y'all mentioned your uncle, and y'all both were like, he like, shout out, what's the name? So my thing is, taking down memory lane on some key memories and moments that y'all experienced with that uncle before he, you know, made his transition. Y'all, well, better yet, do y'all have some good moments and memories?
I'll probably say, man, me speaking from my experience, my relationship with him, you know what I mean? Like, I probably I started, you know, hanging. We probably 13, 14 years there as far as being, you know, everyday pop, you know, everyday cousins, you feel me? So when I first started coming around, Big Unc, you know, he not the friendly type, you know, he not the talkative type, you know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of stiff. If you don't know, you know me, like, ain't gonna say too much, like, you know, he ain't gonna, you know. So when I first came around, you know, first couple times, I'm like, damn, you know, why okay, you know, ain't gonna speak to him when I come in, you know what I mean? Like, I have to speak to him first, like, what's up with it? You know, what's up with it, you know? And you know, he'll holler, but that's why I had this my first couple times, you know what I'm saying? What I can remember, like, damn, my first probably 3 or 4 times I first started coming around, like, damn, like damn, you don't fuck with me or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't never nothing like that. It was just he was in his own, you know, own little space or whatever, but it's just him, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of had to, you know what I'm saying, keep coming around, like, it was just crazy. My first, probably my first 2 times, like, damn, like, yeah, like, he didn't see me, you feel? But I'm like, no, I wasn't thinking of nothing like that, you know, it was cool, but yeah, that's probably about what I can remember, just like, you know,
his mentality also kind of different too. Like, you know, like I say, coming where we come from, you know, he kind of always, he also like, shit, you kind of can't be friendly. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then knowing what he had going and what he was doing, like, that's another reason why he just never kind of, you know, like, fuck with niggas. So he kind of, you know, made him be how he is when, you know, people first come around. But at the end of the day, you know, you around him a couple of times, you know, he open up and he see, and he also know you know, you good people, like, you feel me? But yeah, but a good memory, man, it's been so many good memories, but like I'm gonna say, like when I first really started, like I say, getting out and doing my own thing and going out of town and stuff, and we was all like going out of town together and stuff like that, like just being on them road trips and actually kicking it together, you know, spending money together, you know, and like now when I was little, seeing him ball and come home having all the kicks and doing all
the reason why Cuz started wearing hats for real. That we
for sure. Like my uncle used to, now picture this. My uncle, he was like, he like 450, like 455 pounds. But stay.
Probably not no more because we've been
he was. I'm saying, when I was younger, like everybody know, like nah, like just big, big jabbo. But
nah, they be the cool people. Bro, on God,
let me tell you though,
go for it.
He kept females around. I always had a pocket full of money. And would stay fly. Like kept and being big, like it ain't too much, but simple fly, like fresh tee, fresh pair of jeans, J's, and a fitted cap. You feel me? And like he was getting to it. So damn, like when I used to see that, I'd be like, man, like damn, like that's kind of where I kind of started, I kind of like mimicked it. But like I say, like seeing him like coming home from the club, I'm waiting on them to come home from the club. And knowing him and my other cousin, AD, he's something like an uncle too. They like this. But anywho, when they coming home from the club, I'm staying up waiting on them because I'm knowing they finna come with, like Haskell's Donuts and stuff like that. And then they probably finna tell some crazy ass story. I'm ready, being a badass kid, knowing I'm supposed to be asleep, waiting on them. I'm like, man, I can't wait till I get old, And then we kind of finally got that chance once I, got a little old. Then we started past Monroe. We from LA, Houston,
in the road.
Yeah, man, we hitting that road and on that plane, and we balling together. And now you feel me? But we doing it on a whole nother level. You get what I'm saying?
So my thing is like to like a young men group, like better yet, a teenage group full of homies, and y'all came up balling together, and y'all went to the States without having no intentions of hating on each other while doing all these.
My homeboys, yeah, for sure.
What advice you could give them out there? Like stay down, because I got like a lot of advice. Most people tell me stay down, stay humble, watch out, and it's like everybody be trying to have their critique and everything.
Right, man. Like I say, like I was just saying about him, like a good friend, like it's really hard to find. Like you go know, but man, somebody that's gonna always have your back, gonna cut for you, and also like that's not even like a yes man, but they got your best interest at heart. Like you keep them around, bro, and like like y'all don't try to slime each other out, go behind each other, and then even when they ain't around, you speak highly of them. Man, I got homeboys to this day, like or let's say ex-homeboys that I probably had problems with, or not knowing I really had a problem with. Anybody else from the outside looking in ask me like, damn, what's such and such it? I probably ain't talked to them in probably 6 months. Oh, they doing good. Like, man, they, I'ma still speak good on them. You feel me? Because that ain't me. That ain't me. Like, you ain't gonna never know what we going through unless you put it out. Right. Then if you put it out, let me clear it up and tell them what's really going on. Because 9 times out of 10, I know for sure, shit, it wasn't me. Like it wasn't me, and I stand on it. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
But like, man, the ones you see around, if they ain't in another city or state, is they go be around, bro. And it's as long as y'all keep cutting for each other, keep doing for each other, checking in on each other, having each other back, man. Like I say, like good relationships last forever. And it's gonna continue to be a good thing. You feel me? Somebody you can lean on.
Yeah, man, it's all about being real, man, being honest, upfront, being genuine, bro. Like
being a man.
You know what I'm saying? Being a man,
like
bro.
Be a man.
Like you said, not being no yes man. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. I ain't gonna tell you what I think you want to hear. Right. I'm gonna let you know, right or wrong,
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, ugly or sad, it's gonna be straightforward, like despite of, because I know at the end of the day, we got so much mutual respect for each other. Like even if I do tell you something it ain't gonna get to the point we cross each other and fall out and do this. It will be enough we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's just that love and that respect. You know what I'm saying? that whole chemistry and vibe between, you know what I'm saying, our whole, you know what I'm saying, family, bro. Our whole.
I mean, yeah. Us, we ain't never like we've never hated on each other. Like even all our partners, anybody you see with this chain, like we ain't never. It's always been love and love. You know, we go. You see one person got it, man, we all go have it. Like, you know, when we was going on these trips and we was out of town and all that, you know, doing all that, man. There wasn't no one person, you know. Everybody, if he got it, everybody go ahead. And that's just how I always looked at it. You know, if you around me, I'm gonna make sure everybody, you know, getting a piece of it, you feel me, some type of way.
Now I peeped that when you did that, I was like, nah, that's real because, bro, like, I think it's the environment that I'm in, right, that kind of kills the noise of how other people can see me. Because they be like, it's a lot of people out here, like, here, you're not the only one that's pure and genuine out here. It's a lot of more people out here that will, like, probably do way more than what you're doing. And I was like, dang, but I'd be scared to take that type of risk. And my thing is, me being afraid to take bigger risks than the risk that I'm already taking, what advice, like, no, better yet, speak on the experience of a big risk that you had to take, but you were scared to take. Both of y'all can. Have you ever had a moment like that?
Yeah, I done took a lot of risks, bro.
So, but what was that big risk that was like, man, you was kind of like hesitant, one for in, one for that?
Man, and then I don't even want to say this is my risk. Like I say, how transparent should I be? Because I've been taking risks my whole life, bro. Like that's what I do. Like, but I do it because, like I said, I've always wanted better for me and my people. So if a risk got to be, you know, if somebody got to take the risk, I'm gonna be the one to take it. And like I say, that's why I'm so hands on, because I feel like if I don't do it, it's not gonna be done right. Yeah. So if I don't take this risk, then I can't put my trust in nobody else taking this risk. You know what I'm saying? But my biggest risk kind of was it was a big roadblock, but it was also a blessing in disguise as well.
Redirection.
Like, yeah, because at the end of the day, me taking that big risk at the time, shit, I thought everything was over for me. You feel me? I'm like, damn, like, man, this shit, man, damn, like, what I'm gonna do? But the whole time, to me, I feel like it was just God, like, you know, like, man, I'm finna turn this other switch on for you, like, cause this ain't, I don't like where you going. You feel me? I'm finna turn you around and send you on another route. You feel me? And then that route led to this. You get what I'm saying? And like I say, like, even though that risk, and I wouldn't say that risk then kind of still got some type of effect right now on my life, because it ain't over yet. But it's gonna be over, and when it's over, it's gonna be this is gonna be all meant for, like, for some. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's all, you know. That's really all. That's what I feel like my biggest risk was, like me having this situation, and that situation, you know, stopping me in my tracks. But when it also stopped me, it sent me another way.
And it could be like that for a lot of young men in sports. We'll be thinking we on the right path. Like for me, for example, I didn't never want to play sports. Right. But I saw how my family was giving my cousin all this, like, validation for him being good at that sport. So I'm like, dang, what can I do to get people attention just like he doing it? And he's playing the sport. Cool, we're gonna play this sport. The whole time, that wasn't even what God wanted me to do. Right. He wanted me to get in front of people, make people feel seen, loved, and heard. And I hate that I jumped on this stuff late. I feel I'm always gonna feel like this. I feel like I jumped on this stuff too late.
But nah, let me tell you something. All timing ain't. It's all God's timing, bro. Nah, you ain't late. You right on time.
Late than never, anyway.
Yeah. Like, you right on time, because
God already had it rolled out, bro. Before he get happy, you know. Been had it rolled out.
But I can understand you saying like you just wish you would have knew better, like sooner. Yeah, but like
this is everything, though, man. It's life, man. You go through different phases in life, man. Right. People different perspective, bro. It's all for the, you know, for the high peak. You know what I mean? But for me, I ain't gonna say my risk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to call it a risk, but I'll say my biggest step out on faith, you know what I mean, is me leaving leaving a career job, you know what I'm saying, that I had at the point in time. I had, you know, coming out of, you know, being young, my first real, you know, career job after 9 years, you know what I mean? I said, you know what, it's time for me to do something different, you know what I'm saying? It's time for me to, you know what I'm saying, work for myself and do something that I want to do, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my biggest risk. Me just, you know what I'm saying, stepping out on a job, just making pretty decent money, and just, you know, doing my own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, walk by faith, not by what.
Sight.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but women. As men, bro, we love women. Y'all, me and Jay had a conversation about the biggest purchase that you ever had,
right,
when it came to a woman, and I told him like an experience that kind of made him was like baffled. He was very baffled by the experience.
Yeah.
But my thing, when it comes to women, what's one piece of advice you know you going in with when it comes to women? Like, you know, like, hey, I can't be distracted by this when it comes to a certain woman, or things when it comes to women. What's that one thing that be like, okay, when I talk to this fly shorty, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do. I don't want to spend no money, because I already know if I show her that I'm gonna spend this money, that's how she gonna look at me at ATM.
Man, at the end of the day, man, you gotta be yourself, bro. You gotta be yourself, be true to yourself, and once you find yourself as a man, as a person, man, like you ain't gotta perpetrate. Pretty much, man, perpetrate yourself, perpetrate your lifestyle, man, just be you.
Cause I'm not about to buy you.
Yeah,
I
ain't doing that.
Like, do what I. That's what.
At the end of the day, man, I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need to like me, and love me, and care for me for who I am and what I stand on.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, it's life, bro. I mean, move on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna perpetrate my lifestyle or my image or whatever just to make you, you know what I'm saying, be compatible with me. You know what I'm saying?
But was it ever like a moment where you was like, where it went that way and you had to learn from that mistake?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's like, basically, have you gotten caught up in like having to do that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. I didn't.
You cried?
Cried? Nah, I ain't crying.
See, like,
I did.
When you young, when you young and you trying, like, a lot of them women, like they can be real manipulative.
Right.
Yeah, and also when they know they trying to get something out of you. Yeah. But me, I kind of like was always kind of game. Like, I kind of always knew too. And also, man, I grew up middle child, older sister, son, young sister, mama. So I'm knowing what's going on.
For sure.
You feel me? Like, I kind of was always, you know, on game. But at the same time, like, a lot of the new age, like what's going on now, they didn't miss the whole, like,
new generation.
Like, but us growing up, we ain't have to spend no crazy money on women.
Still don't. Still ain't.
Yeah, like, see, and look, and I'm gonna tell you, like, my shorty, like, she like, I ain't never really she don't ask. She don't ask, so she get. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so what I'm saying is, like, man, I've never been the type to just foot my dollar for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I'm gonna do this, it's gonna be because I want to, and not because you just feel like I'm supposed to.
So,
Because at the end of the day, you feel like I'm supposed to, then what you supposed to do? Just be pretty and you feel me?
And the crazy part that you say that, the women that actually move like that is the women that come from two-parent households that have a strong relationship with their dad.
Most of them. And then it's a lot of them that don't too. And a lot of them that is Instagram, Facebook. Oh, you think you supposed to live this life, but you can't even do half of, you know, or you don't even bring nothing. You don't even bring what you bring to the table. What makes you feel like you're deserving of this life? Why should I do this for you? For what? What makes you so deserving of it? Like, you feel me? Like, and I be wanting a lot of women to ask themselves that question, like what can you tell me? Like, what can you do outside of shit? looking how you look and offering yourself. You feel me? Like, it gotta be more and deeper, you know, y'all, you know, they gotta look past, like, damn, I look good, I got a nice body, you know, my ass this, my, you know, like,
it's way deeper than it looks, man. Like, way deeper, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, when it come down to that, I'm not gonna do nothing that I don't want to do for a woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I'm, you know what I'm saying. You ain't gonna. I feel like I can't get tricked out my spot or manipulated just because, like I say, if I did something for you because I want to do it and I was in position able to do it, you know what I mean? Like I say, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I grew up working. You know what I'm saying? I work real job. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I appreciate my. I'm not even gonna say appreciate this. It's like I work for mine. You know what I'm saying? And it's different when you real life blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? Work for it. It's like you cherish it more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, I might got this that in the third financially. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? That don't mean, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna do everything that you think I should do or want to do because you know I'm able to do it. You know what I mean? But like I say, man.
See, my mama don't get everything. She
it's just.
See, you get what I'm saying?
Man.
Like a lot of I ain't gonna lie. With
she
me,
ain't worked since 2015.
With me,
since 2015. For real.
We gonna go there, man. Women, it's good. Like women gonna be women regardless, bro. But like I say, it's just this new day of time, bro. Is like I say, the technology and the social media and stuff, bro. It just kind of shifted a lot.
Yeah, bro. They brain,
you know what I'm saying?
Brains like,
and like I say, you still got some good ones out there, man. And you know what I mean, like, but
they independent though.
And especially when you leave this town. Like, bro, like you go out and see some stuff. Like, you go, like, it's women that's really out here. Like, bro, like I've met doctors, lawyers, women with their own business, like all it, like the, the top of the top. And they whole conversations just be even different. Like, you feel me? And, and not just saying just me, just, liking these women, just knowing these women. Like, they don't expect nothing from, most of them don't expect nothing from a nigga. They kind of got my same type of mindset. If you do it for me, I appreciate it. But I ain't finna ask for you. I ain't finna ask for nothing. And it's like the ones that's like that and that's doing that. They the ones, like, the niggas that's got something going on, that's who they want to do for. Like, and it's crazy because you want to do something for the ones who got something going on, but just because they ain't asking. And let's say they don't got nothing going on. Even the ones the females that out here that really can't. Because a lot of times, it's hard. Times are hard.
Right.
But if you ain't just sitting here, you're not trying to, use me, and you really just need it, and you still don't ask, like, that's another person, like, that's another type of woman that, men like me, I feel like would do for, like, damn, like, if she just need a little push.
Right.
Because if she get this little push, like,
so you got a lot of women who want you to do something that they want to do for themselves.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, man, like, just because I'm in a position, I'm able to do it, or you see the next person or the next relationship, you know what I'm saying, doing something like, nah, don't just do you and do what's best for you in your relationship, you know what I'm saying, and your significant other, you know what I'm saying. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying, compete or look at the next or your friends or your family. I'm like, nah, just do what's best for you and know your partner. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
I can't buy you a $20,000 watch and your cost $6,000.
Real talk.
But that don't make sense. Like, it gotta make sense. You feel me? Like,
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Y'all ain't never thought about starting a podcast in y'all home? Y'all live in game, bro.
It's just like I said, man. We always look at it like everything timing, bro. Like we got our hands tied up with so much things we're trying to accomplish and put together, bro. It's just like the time in me, bro. Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
like I said, that's why I said.
Tell you something though, bro.
Y'all listen.
Like, we got a lot coming. A lot is coming. Just, once we jump over these hurdles, and and God say, like, boom, I'm finna release you to do all this, like, more, not saying a podcast, but bigger things are coming. And I honestly believe it.
Because y'all can do skits, music production.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot in the can, man. It's just you know what I'm saying. Like I said, just
wait your turn.
Just wait that turn, man. That God timing, bro. It just
right now, bro. You got the light. You got it.
I'm giving it like that. I'm giving it like that. It's like I said, sports.
Right.
I thought it was the go-to. I played sports to the point where it became infatuated.
What you play, bro?
Basketball.
You play basketball?
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Man, no. I can say I'm left-handed. I ain't gonna lie. You left-handed. Yeah, hit me in that point. I'm going. Yeah. But it was when I realized it was levels to it was a rapper. He was a cold basketball player at the time. He came to a pickup game, and I'm thinking I'm finna cook him. I'm thinking I'm finna hit him with some hezzies. But it was one his I tried to do on bro. I'm thinking the ball finna come back. I looked over there. I'm damn, come here, bitch. Looked down in the ball. I'm like, damn. So I was like, yeah. Called the coach. I said, hey, my mama said I got to babysit my
damn. So you one of them dudes that got good after high school. They got in the gym after high school.
It went in high school. It was like, I'll say sophomore year of high school. I ain't come back.
You ain't come back.
And then on top of that, my attitude was bad.
For sure, yeah.
So it's like the coach couldn't really work with me.
Yeah, you gotta be a different dude to kind of go through that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man,
you gotta be coached. You gotta be coached. Criticism, it's just part of it.
So my thing is like, with y'all being like used to play sports. I know you had your experience with sports.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do y'all use sports analogy to live life?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Give me a color analogy real quick from both of y'all.
I say, well, like,
y'all in sync, bro.
Yeah. I say I probably say, man, for one, like discipline, bro. Like, you gotta have that discipline, bro. If you don't have that discipline, bro, you ain't really got nothing. Cause if you're not dedicated and have the discipline, have that mindset and that drive, bro, and that ambition. Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be right. You're not gonna, you know. So that's part of why I say that, you know, for as compared to life, having the discipline, and that drive, man, and that want to, and being willing. You know what I
mean? Yeah, and not giving up, like, cause you know that shit gonna come to a point where it get hard.
Having endurance.
You gotta learn how to push. Like you gotta learn how to push, and you, like I say, you gotta apply that to the real world as well. Like, you know, you go face a lot of hard times, you know, but you can't hold your head. Like, you gotta know how to push.
You gotta know how to
keep going, bro. You just got to. And like, you know, life go through a lot of different things at you. And like with my son, that's what I be trying to teach him too. Like, as far as like, you know, keep going, don't hold your head. If it ain't going your way, you know, you can't, if it ain't going your way, you can't just let it give up on it and hold your head. Like, you gotta keep it going, bro. Right. Like, you got to.
This is why. See, I got daughters. You know what I mean? I don't have kids. I got two daughters, bro.
So you guys kind of be like,
I gotta be a little, man, be a little more soft, man, soft, you know, a girl dad. So it's like, it's different for me, man. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, teach them every day like real life. Cause like I say, you know, man, I'm a man, so it's like I'm still learning. I'm still every day, you know what I'm saying, before just being a girl dad at that, you know. So it's like I feel like I'm more of like a, how can I say it? More of like a tough, like an aggressive dad. You know, I'm not mean. I'm not gonna say mean, just more aggressive, because I know the life and the generation coming up on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, but like I say, you know, I'm still learning and praying to, you know, God bring more patience and more softness in me. You know what I mean? Because like I say, at the end of the day, these are girls, these are females. So it's like you gotta have a soft spot. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know.
Do you really feel like that? Do you have to have a soft spot for your kids?
For sure.
You think so?
Yeah, my daughter, you got to, bro. Like, you got to.
How you feel about that?
But you gotta have a soft
spot for like kids.
I feel like,
I think so.
It's just kind of given. Like,
it's
a natural instinct.
But at the end of the day, like I said, bro,
we ain't animals,
right?
You know,
and that's why to be honest, bro, that's why I feel like that's why a lot of like this generation, this time we live in, like a lot, they got to do a lot of kids when they was younger, you know what I'm saying? They grow up off love.
I'm gonna tell you a lot of them young boys. That's all they really need. Is some love. They just need somebody to put their arm around them and say, "Hey, like, man, come over here and kick with me. Like, I got you." Like, but you know, them,
that's why,
they
like
figuring it out on their own. They ain't got no guidance.
Right.
And that's really what's all missing. Like, that's why, you know, it's like that right now. Ain't nobody got no guidance. They guided by the wrong things and shit. Like, you know, like I said, I just kind of always knew. Like, I kind of always knew I wanted more for myself. You feel me? Like, but I can also, like, you know, it's a switch you can turn on and off.
Right.
As well.
University, man.
You just know.
Like me, man. I grew up in church. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Huh?
You can sing?
I can, nah, yeah, I can try, but I can't sing. I wish I could.
Yeah, me too, bro. Man,
I probably would have had a whole different lifestyle whenever I could sing.
yeah, me too.
That'd be different, but yeah, man, it's just, you know, like I grew up in church on top of being, you know, living in the hood, living in the streets, you know what I mean? So it's like a balance, man. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I'm just a real like street gangster or nothing, but at the end of the day, I know both sides. I know how to be, you know, a family man, church man, plus on street, you know, street critic as well. You know what I mean? But, so, you know what I'm saying? So this is what we missing, man. Like having that love and that genuine care and, you know, support, man. For, you know, for the young kids, bro. Like,
so how y'all feel about OGs in the hood still looking out for athletes? I think that's a code that's been broken.
That's what gotta keep happening. Yeah. I feel like. It's like, man, I'm gonna tell you no lie. Like I just said with as far as remembering certain things. Yeah. Like remembering what people did for you. Like, not saying I wouldn't even call myself like an OG or nothing like that, but me just
you're a strong figure.
For sure. Man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, cause I'm like, I got a totally different life now. Yeah. But when I was in my neighborhood, like, see and then I ain't call nobody no OG, but some people do. Yeah. But you know, looking out for the kids that you see that got a future that can do something with themselves, and there's potential. Like that's hey man, look, I'm gonna put this little bread in your pocket, so you ain't gotta figure out how to get some money or where your next meal coming from. Because if you don't do that for them and you let them figure it out, then boom, every dream shattered, the potential is over with if they get caught up in doing the wrong things. Like I feel like you know, if you OG or you somebody that's looked up, you know, to in your neighborhood and you see kids that got some type of potential and, you know, got a future in doing something, you gotta look out, man. It's just that's just what gotta go on. You feel me?
So Bob, right? Music, Bob, like your Bob and stuff like that. Yeah. So in order for you guys to get into the groove of selling clothes or even just pursuing the day, what's that one artist or song? Who is y'all Mount Rushmore artists?
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, you know that's
where you gotta go.
That's what me. I'm gonna go.
Gotta go.
Who we speaking right now?
You know what? We're gonna do male and female.
When we speaking today, like right now.
Overall. Yeah.
Dang.
You can choose from 60.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot, right? I be listening to all type of music, man.
Me too, bro, because I like music. It's hard for me to. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go off of what I'm liking right now. Like right now,
so
shit, I gotta listen to G Herbo. And as far as I feel like that when legit song, like it just kind of like tell my story a little bit. You feel that and the reason. You feel and it just kind of tell my story.
You gotta go to Herbo. Yeah. Gotta go to Baby.
Dirk one of mine.
Yeah, he called.
You know, Dirk one of mine.
Future, I fuck with Future.
He got some kind of Hell of a Night. That shit hard.
I fuck with Future.
He had sampled that from Teddy Pendergrass, Gotta Let It Go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was like, damn, that shit was hard as hell when I heard that. But
I'm trying.
You know, we from the South, man. You still gotta go Boots and Wavy, bro. Like,
that ain't mine right now.
I'm saying overall. Yeah. But you got some, you know.
Like I ain't putting I wouldn't put
you won't put them in your
hit them like YB like that ain't I can't resonate with that.
Do y'all feel like Young Boy is the Wayne of the generation? Because I've been hearing that quote a lot.
Is Young Boy the Wayne of the generation?
Yeah. They said people saying Michael Jackson.
I ain't gonna lie. He's on a wave that's like crazy.
He definitely at the highest peak high level.
I'm gonna tell you difference there though.
Yeah.
And with Lil Wayne, I feel like Lil Wayne was touching everybody.
I feel like they forgot about Turk too. He was so cold.
You said who?
Turk
from my boy.
Wayne, Wayne was different.
Wayne was different.
Hell yeah. Then like it wasn't the social media wasn't like it was now.
Right.
And then, you know, like
you got Wayne all across the world, boy.
But which young boy is too.
Yeah, young boy is too, but
it just was a different time, like, you know, it just was different, bro. Like, and I you know, I fuck with YB for sure, but like my me being 30, like I wouldn't really listen to no new young boy for real.
Right.
Unless he, you know, go back to what he was listening to, like, I mean, what he was talking about. Like, I don't like too much rah-rah shit. Like, that ain't me. I ain't no rah-rah. That ain't me. Like, you know, because what you listen to also affect how you live, too. You know what I'm saying? It got a big effect on how you know, move. Because you also trying to portray, you know,
that image.
You know what I'm saying?
Appearance, bro, for sure.
Yeah. So,
then again, a lot of that, you know, a lot of people always be on the outside looking in, being judged, you know what I mean? Because, like they say, man, everybody bouncing around, you ain't no gangster person, you feel me? Just, you know,
I ain't gangster, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, real talk.
You just a lot, you know.
Look, that ain't, you probably, hey, you take care of your family, you taking care of your business, take care of your kids, that's gangster. Real talk. That's what's gangster, bro.
Real talk.
For real.
Yeah. So, when it comes to, like, women in music, right? How we living on that end?
I listen to if it's on, I'm gonna let it ride.
You got some women artists that I can vibe to.
Who hard?
Yeah, like who you really just
Lotto hard.
LMA. Well,
what you talking about? Rappers?
Not
period.
Period. Overall, like who them women that you
got
like,
Glow hard.
So it ain't nothing dealing with R&B, like Anita Bakers.
I at least listen to some.
I like Keisha Cole.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Mary J. She gonna always be, you know, shit like that.
I listen to all the old 90s music though. Like I listen to all old 90s R&B for sure. Like my favorite woman group was Destiny Child. Like
I'll be honest. Who you think was the finest out of the three?
Finest?
Yeah. I said Kelly Rowland.
Kelly?
Ooh, you saw Mia Cooper?
I ain't gonna lie, she fine. She hard.
Be different.
Nah, be different. Oh,
but B ain't the finest like woman celebrity to me.
Who your funniest woman celebrity, bro?
There's a lot of.
You think so?
Hey,
I'm saying who that one that you put like I'm gonna put this on my wall because I'm just she.
Okay, I can't even say off the top of my head, man.
You really can't. I got a couple of them.
It's some.
I know I like
Tiana Taylor.
Show.
She bad.
Man,
wait,
man. I
always like Toya Wright, man. Shout out to Toya. Yeah, this Lil Wayne baby mama, man.
Yeah, Toya.
I always like Toya, like Ashanti, shit like that.
Nah, she called. But Tiana, bro, I think she'll put you in, like, she'll put you in position, like, she'll make you straight.
Yeah, like she the one, and then she the one I feel like she like a boss female. Like that turn me on about her. Like she a boss female too. But yeah, like Lotto hard.
Yeah,
like she called me. Like
Sister bad.
Sister Cole.
What?
Sister Cole.
Be having them professional.
And it's an actress though. It's an actress that I like for real.
She a woman. Like she
hell yeah.
She an old actress.
I forgot who you talking about, man. What's it called? Nah, she got older though. What's her name? Yvette, our baby boy. Yvette.
Talking about
Taraji. She always used to be cold with me coming up, man.
I say
they older now.
I say Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah, Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah, that's what she called. Neil Long, Cole. I say her baddest shit was when she played Love Jones with Lorenz Tate. That shit was hard. And that pissy cut style, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I like if you.
I used to love Jada too.
That's that grown fine people don't talk about.
Sure.
I'll be so obsessed with people like that.
Real talk.
Pissy cuts. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a lot of them. I would be all day.
Yeah.
Man, I was hard.
Nah, they is real talk. Right. But man, when it comes to like money, like when did y'all find like y'all obsession? Well, no. As a man, you find at the time of your life, you find obsession with money. Yeah,
like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. And this crazy thing, man. I used to mow yards with my uncle when I was not Jabo. I had a great uncle, you know, who passed, my uncle Al. I used to mow yards with him when I was like, like 8, 9. You know, we probably hit like 10 yards a day.
For real? What's the acre?
Shit, man, you know they regular cribs, but we doing a lot of them. We going to the hood, we hitting hood yards though. But you know, it probably like a $35-$40 yard. Shit, off each yard I'm getting $5.
That's good.
Hell no, it wasn't. Cause I'm slaving. I probably come home with about maybe $50 max. This max, and it's only. This
you gotta think about how much you get mowed.
But we ain't hitting these yards we ain't hitting 10 yards every day. Some day we might do 4. Some day we might do 6. But anywho, when I wasn't spending my money, I just became like I wouldn't even say obsessed. Like I just was amazed of how much like it could stack once you save.
Yeah. And
I just remember like, for the whole summer letting my money pile up, and I was able to go buy my own shoes and my own like shirt and stuff. Went to the skating rink, and I was like, damn, like that's what turned me into like an ultimate hustler. Yeah. That right there. Like if I don't think I ain't gonna say I don't think if I never would have experienced it with him, I wouldn't have had that hustler mentality. But that's what turned it on for me. That right there.
The skating ring used to be those type of places that you go to get fresh, turn, and pick up women. Yeah. We lost that for this generation. We lost it. We lost the whole plot. Don't nobody even go to the skating ring no more just to kick it no more. You think? Because I heard this a lot. Y'all think this generation is doomed?
It is, but it ain't. Cause you know why it ain't?
I'm listening.
Cause we the ones now that gotta put that type of stuff out there for them.
What you mean about that?
Like we gotta like make it to where it's something for them to do.
Right.
Like even with like and this kind of off the like the party side of it, but like a couple of my partners, like shout out to Trey Hunter and shout out to Trey Hunter and Tyree Holland. Like they been putting together. They put together like they own like YMCA for Monroe, which is called MCAL Sports. And
tap in,
yeah, for sure. And there's somebody you need to tap in with.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna tap in, bro.
Like for sure, bro. They brought something like for the youth, like did something we really, really needed, like sports for like boys and girls, like from ages, I believe 4 to 18. And they got football, basketball, soccer, baseball, all that training and all that. And they got their own facility now that they just built. They just got built. You feel me? And like we need more people like that, bringing stuff like that, to Monroe for the kids, so they can have something to do. Because it's gonna save a lot of our youth. You get what I'm saying?
So before we get into this segment called Finish the Sentence, I do got one more question for y'all. What did love look like for y'all growing up?
You said what did love look like?
Yeah, like period. Like the world showed you. I don't want you to just tap off an individual and how they showed you what love should look like, but like as an overall whole. Like what did this world teach you? What did this world show you about love? Did it hurt? Sometimes it can be good. Like what's your
love, bro, love. I say, love powerful. Yeah, love powerful, bro. Cause like I said, you love, man, love. But they say love get you killed, bro.
Y'all think so?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Depending on who you love, right? Yeah. Depending on who you love and how you love them,
right?
You feel me?
That can happen with a female, huh?
Hell yeah.
Shit, make you so depressed to the point you want to kill yourself.
Man, like you said, bro. Like, I don't know if you want to tell your story.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Like, love, man. Like you feel like a motherfucker can love you so much they'll kill you. But then again, you think about it like that.
You can love somebody so much to where you lose yourself, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And when you lose yourself, you don't know how to come up out of that funk. And then, like, you just the whole time you deteriorating. You deteriorating, and not in the physical way, but your mind. You're losing your mind. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Like love, bro. Like, I come from a loving family, but my love was always tough. Like tough love.
You feel like it was conditional or unconditional?
Both, depending on the day and who and where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I say, bro, me having this business turned me into a different person. Cause like me, like I feel like I'm way more loving now because I got to deal with more people on a daily basis. Like, cause before then, like, man, I ain't speak to niggas, I ain't talk to niggas. Like, I was more so like, I had a different type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was ego. You feel like when you saw other men, and this for both of y'all, when y'all went out into the public to like either go shop or just walk around for the sake of it, and y'all see other men, do y'all feel like it's always an ego check between men? I mean, that's what I'm feeling. It depends on the man. But like me, I respect
niggas like us, you feel me? But
I respect
everybody different.
I ain't got no complex. But like,
I like how you put that.
If you walk into a room and you don't speak, I ain't gonna speak. Like as a man, like, but if you walk into the room and you speak to everybody as you should as a man, then I'm gonna speak to you. You know?
Because my mama had it was my brother. He told me he was like, I ain't gonna lie, you a great person, but you too approachable. It's like I be having myself wide open because how we
it's crazy. That's how me and him are though. Like I'm more of the
approachable
type. You feel me? Like
that, I feel like that's how it kind of used to be too. Like it got a little different. Like I've opened up more. Like I said because of this. But yeah, that's definitely like me and him, we used to have a lot of arguments about that. Like not even say arguments, it's just like disagreements. I don't even want to say disagreement. I just used to be like more so like I don't know. I ain't. I ain't like that because nigga, I know how niggas is.
Right, but like I say, everybody different, man. Everybody got a different approach, a different perspective on people. You know what I'm saying? Not even saying me and him. I'm just saying men. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, like I say, when it come back down to being judgmental. You know what I'm saying? You looking on the outside looking in. Something might be looking like something, but it's nothing. Or some might be looking like nothing, but whole time something going on. But
to me, I just
what I mean. But
I don't like, and the main thing too, like fake shit. Like I just don't like the fake shit. Like I ain't fake the funk with you. You feel me? I can't fake it.
I can't. That was my encounter with you. Like when Mun had kind of introduced me to you. This was me. What's up, bro? Hey, what do I get? Always be me.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. Like if somebody like Mun, or like like any of them, my closest partners, like I say, or whoever you see with this chain on, if they say you good, then it's love. Like if they vouching, I'm gonna accept you just like they accept you. Now anyway, like now before when we was doing other things and it was like you my homeboy partner. Like you his partner. Like shit, I ain't fucking with you. It's different.
And it's like that with women too. Like say your homeboy got the girl.
For sure. Yeah.
It's a code that y'all go through.
Yeah.
That y'all got when it comes to women and his women, things of that nature.
I mean, like, of course, like...
Yeah, so it's always bound, bro, in respect to a certain extent, man.
Say, for instance, if his woman getting on his ass, like, or something like that, I ain't finna, like, get in there, like, or really just tell her, like, I ain't finna, like... I ain't gonna disrespect her. Like, I ain't finna do nothing like that. Hell nah, we don't do that. Like, like if she called me and wanna... talk about him, we also ain't really just doing it. Like, we ain't finna do no, like, ain't finna be no disrespect. Like, it's certain boundaries, like, you don't cross, you feel me?
Yeah.
And when it come to, like, cause niggas they love they shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, you feel me? So, it's certain boundaries, like, you just don't cross with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, a lot of people be weird in this situation. A lot of niggas be weird in it. You feel me? Like, but I don't know. I feel like with us, it's just different, bro. Like all the way around, like, bro, all the way around the board, it's different. Like, we real men to each other, bro. Like all of us, like you feel me? Like we ain't doing none of that goofy, funny shit. Like we ain't on none of
weird
that,
acting stuff.
None of that weird. We ain't finna get no weird vibes, bro.
Yeah. My thing is, y'all good at shooting dice?
Yeah, we lied again.
My experience with shooting dice, I had beat my cousin like in that flip the bottle. That's how I used to make my money. Like you'll fill the bottle up to half and you flip it for $1. That's how I used to make my money at school. But my cousin, he used to be at the high school making big bank. I'm like, bro, how am I getting this much money? He said, my mom,
compete. They ain't no good help you want to pick up. Like I say, it's good and the bad.
It ain't.
My mama always told me, man, you gonna lose more than you win, man. When it comes down to that shit, but like I say, you just gotta. You know what I'm saying? Have your own perspective from that, but
I lost that little bankroll.
Still think about it. Yeah, but like gambling though, you know, if it ain't nothing you already do, that ain't something you want to pick up, bro. It's like them, you know, them dice or whatever.
That shit make it break it, bro.
Have a whole lot. Like I say, we like to compete though. Like we just
real
like
competitive.
To compete. Like see, we get to talking too much shit to each other. We can race. We can see who can do what the most. You feel me? Like whatever. So that's just how we is. Like we go, like we like to push each other. Like and not just me and him. Like I say, our whole group like this, bro. Like we all like this for real.
I feel like y'all theme quote in y'all group chat and things of that nature should be greatness is a choice. Because throughout this whole interview as we talking, I realize y'all push each other to be great. And whatever it is that y'all have to do, from having daughters, having kids, from having women, and it's like y'all teach each other not to get distracted on the road to greatness.
Correct. So that's kind of how how Supreme came about. You know what I'm saying? It came about like it's Supreme is like, you know, at the highest level. You feel me? Everything you do, we try to do it the best of the best. You feel me? So that's kind of what it stemmed from, bro.
Yeah, man. But here on the Hilkiah Show, we do have a segment called Finish the Sentence. I will throw a sentence out there, and I want y'all to finish it. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. I bet.
Like how we doing it at the same time?
First, I mean, yes. Y'all can take turns because y'all probably have different words for this.
That's cool.
That's cool. If I could go back and tell myself one thing before starting Stashspot, it would be.
If I could go back and tell myself one thing.
Playing properly.
I'm listening.
You said, finish it.
Oh yeah, you said playing properly. I want to hear your statement to it.
For us playing it properly?
Yeah.
Just playing it properly, man. Like, you know, the 5 P's, man. Proper planning prevents poor performance. You know, that's why my motto used to be back in the day, man. If you playing properly, you're gonna perform properly. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? It's just playing it as you go, man. Planning, bro. Like that's a big thing. Because when you plan it and be organized and everything will be, it's more convenient. You know what I'm saying? When you plan it out. You know what I mean? And, you know, when it's time to, you know what I'm saying, perform, time to, you know what I'm saying, finish everything. Right. Everything be already sorted out, and you know what I'm saying, and playing, bro.
Man.
And organized.
I say putting ourselves out there more. Like that. Like being like not scared to like you know, shake hands and tell people what you got going on. Yeah. And like, you know, like the social media presence, the in-person presence, all that. You know, just doing that more. You know. That's what I say. Yeah, marketing all around.
More networking.
Yep. Yeah, that right there.